Hi everybody, I'm Rock Bosk and I'm going to introduce my book, Billy Elliot, this one. Billy Elliot was written by Melvin Burgess in the August of 2001. It's a fiction genre and it has 145 pages. Now let's go ahead with the general overlook. I'm gonna start introducing the main characters. This is Billy, our protagonist. Billy is 11 years old and he hates boxing but loves doing ballet. Billy is sensitive and imaginative, but sometimes he gets surrounded by the environment that it's so violent. We also can see during the book that sometimes he explodes in a very aggressive way, so maybe the rage controls him sometimes. He is so emotional. So that would be a short description about Billy. Now let's go ahead with his family. This one is Tony. Tony is his older brother. At the beginning of the book, we can see him a bit as a bully, because he is always disturbing Billy, and we can see that he's so strong and so rebel. He is doing a strike, like every coal miner in the town. His father's also doing, but he gets in trouble, and we'll see in the plot. This is their father, Jackie Elliot. He is a low-class man, and he is explosive and a very violent man. Despite the fact that he's a widow, he has to raise two boys. Hurt by anger, he is a very sensitive man. He would do everything for his family. He loves his boys above everything, and at the end, we see that he understands why is dancing so important for Billy, and he decides to go with Billy to London for making the ballet auditions. At the beginning, we see that he is embarrassed of Billy because he likes ballet instead of boxing. But at the end, we can see that he's so proud for his boy. He loves the way that Billy dances and how famous he becomes. Okay, now I'm gonna introduce the ballet teacher of Billy. She is Miss Wilkinson. The most important fact about Miss Wilkinson is that she has got a very good eye for discovering talent. Just for meeting Billy at the first class, she knows that Billy has a special talent for ballet. And another very important fact, okay, it's not very important, but that's so obvious, that she loves smoking. I think that almost she's a mid-class woman, but there's not much difference between mid-class people and low-class people, because they also live in a small house with his husband and his daughter, Debbie. That's all about Miss Wilkinson. She's serious, she's respectful, and I think she loves Billy so much. Okay, now let's go ahead with the plot and get a bit situated. This story takes place in 1984 on England. Billy's town is called Everington. Billy is our protagonist, and he lives with his father, brother, and grandmother. His father and brother are miners, but they are striking. Billy, instead of going striking with his family, he has to go to boxing lessons, but the problem is that he hates them. Then he gets interested by ballet lessons that they are doing in the other side of the court, and he meets Miss Wilkinson. Then at that point starts the adventure for Billy. He practices it secretly, but his father discovers it. Then his brother goes to jail by a problem with a horse. Then he tries an audition, Billy, for a very fancy ballet school, but he fails. The good point about that is that his father understands why dancing is so important for Billy, and he, with the neighborhood, helps Billy to go to London, try again the audition, and finally get into the academy. Obviously, there's more a part of that. So, for example, Billy gets angry with his father because he doesn't understand him. Then Miss Wilkinson helps Billy doing something special. I'm not gonna tell you everything, so I hope you read it. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you my opinion about the book. Yeah, in general, I like the book. It's nice, it has a very good plot, as you can see, and his characters are so deep. Even the secondary characters have the moment in the book. For example, a moment that how's it called? The broker has even a chapter that he talks, so that's fine. It's a point that not so many books has. Also, I like that it's divided in chapters, but some chapters speaks people, and then some chapters speaks other people. The thing I like the most, I think, is the way that it shows the society, because I always think that okay, boxing is for boys and ballet is for girls, but here you can see that even the boys can dance. And okay, it's not a very actualized situation, but it used to be like this. I would recommend it to younger people because it's easy to read, it has a easy to follow plot, and the vocabulary it's not that hard. Uh, there's a thing that I found it so funny, that it's always using the language. Yeah, bloody. It's like you're talking, and then in the book is saying, okay, the bloody dog, the bloody flower. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but I liked it. So that's all. I hope you like this video. Bye.